Come sit down. We gotta have a real conversation. Because everyone's telling you, including myself, to build a personal brand, start posting on LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever. But here's what they're not telling you. Here's what I haven't been saying. Every single day that you post, you're volunteering to be scrutinized by strangers. You're opening yourself up to be misunderstood, attacked, and potentially canceled over a single poorly worded sentence. Now, if you're new here, my name is Casey Brown, and I built a $1 million business through my own personal brand, and now I help executives, founders, CEOs do the same. But today I want to ask you a question that nobody else will, and I wish somebody would have asked me earlier. Why do you actually want to do this? Because if your why isn't deep enough, my friend, this game will destroy you. And take it from me, I know firsthand. Let me paint a picture of what you're signing up for when you decide to build a personal brand. You wake up, you check your phone, and you see 47 notifications. 30 of them are positive. 17 of them are people telling you that you are wrong, you're a fraud, or they're questioning your motives. 3 are so vicious that they make you question whether you should ever post again. This isn't hypothetical. This is Tuesday. Look around at what we've done to public figures. We've canceled comedians for jokes that they made a decade ago. We've destroyed executives over tweets taken out of context. We've turned ordinary people into public enemies because they've said something that didn't age well. I'm not saying any of these actions were right or wrong. I'm just stating what we have done as a society. And you want to join the same arena voluntarily? Because I'm not sure if y'all understand this, but here's what building a personal brand actually costs you. It can cost you your privacy. Everything in some way, shape, or form may become content. Your wins, your losses, your family moments. The line between your personal life and your public persona may start to blur until you're not so sure which one is even real. Your mental peace. You may spend hours crafting the perfect post, then refreshing to see how people react. You may lose sleep over comments from people whose names you don't even know. Your relationships. Your friends might start treating you differently. Some will expect free advice, others will resent your success. Some family members will start asking why you're showing off and flaunting online. Your authenticity. The pressure to always have to have something interesting to say might push you towards performance. You might catch some of your living moments thinking about how to post them instead of just experiencing them, just being in them. This may be the tax you pay for influence, and it may never go away. Probably only gets higher as you grow. Even people with the best intentions doing good, every day that you're posting and increasing your brand, your recognition, your fame, you are also increasing the opportunities to get scrutinized. So you may ask, all right, Casey, well, if you walk through all of that, then why the heck are you playing this game? And here's the thing, I believe the upside is worth the downside, but only if you are crystal clear on your why. And I'm gonna walk you through my why, just in case you care. First, impact at scale. I want to reach 1 million people because I know I can help them build better careers, better lives, better businesses, more intentional lives. And I can't do that just working with 30 clients one-on-one. The only way to impact lives at scale is through platforms and media. Second, financial independence, insurance. Having a personal brand means I'm not dependent on a single company, client, or industry for my livelihood. If one revenue stream disappears, I have others. If one day I want to wake up and write a new book or open up something new, I have an audience that can support me in those new ventures. Third, the ability to challenge power. When you have your own platform, you can call out broken systems without, or with less fear of retaliation from employers or clients or celebrities. You can shine light on problems that need real attention. You can be the voice for people who don't have platforms. And fourth, creating the future that I want to live in. Every post is a vote for the kind of professional work world that I want to see. More authentic, more helpful, less performative. If I don't create content like that, then who will? And the fifth reason, to build something bigger than myself. I was watching iShowSpeed stream the other day, and this 20-year-old streamer had Meek Mill, Lil Uzi Vert, Ryan Serhant, all these successful people trying and actively asking to get on his stream. Why? because he has the audience, he has the leverage. And that's the world that we live in, y'all. Attention is the new currency. And I'd rather learn to navigate that world than pretend it doesn't exist. But here's the key. None of this works unless you really know yourself. You have to be secure enough in your identity that criticism does not shatter you. You have to be clear enough on your values that you will not compromise them for engagement. You have to be strong enough emotionally that you can handle being misunderstood by thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. I posted something recently that generated significant pushback, and the CEO of that company actually reached out to me and continued to criticize me in my DMs. People questioned the motives that I had for that post, and for 48 hours, I felt very uncomfortable. But I knew why I posted it. I knew it aligned with my values. I knew I could defend my position with integrity, so I didn't delete it. I left it up and it's still up. I didn't apologize for something that I believed in. And I didn't let the discomfort that I felt for those 48 hours stop me from continuing to create. That is what this game requires. The ability to stand in your truth, even when it's unpopular. So, how do you decide if this is right for you? I need you to ask yourself these 3 questions. Can you handle being wrong publicly? Because you will be multiple times. And instead of quietly learning from mistakes, you'll have to do it in front of your audience. I guess you don't have to, but that's the way I'd go about it. Can you sleep well knowing that strangers do not like you? Not everyone will understand your message, your personality, or your approach. Some will actively dislike you for reasons that have nothing to do with you. Some people dislike me because I wear a hat in all my videos, most of them. Is your why bigger than your ego? If you are building a personal brand for validation, attention, or to feel important, you are building on a foundation that will crumble the moment things get difficult. Are you willing to be misunderstood? Short-form content lacks nuance. People will take your words out of context, assign motives that you did not have, and create stories about who you are based on incomplete information. Do you have support systems outside of social media? Your friends, family, mentors who knew you before you had a platform and will still know you if it all goes away tomorrow. If you answered no to any of these questions, don't build a personal brand. Build a great business, have a fulfilling career, make a difference in your community. But don't voluntarily enter the arena of public opinion. Trust me on that one, my friend. Because here's what most people won't tell you. You can build wealth, you can have impact, and you can live a fulfilling life without ever posting on social media. Warren Buffett didn't build his fortune through personal branding. Neither did the most successful doctors or lawyers or engineers or teachers or business owners in history. You can be exceptional at what you do without documenting it online. You can help people without building an audience. You can create value without creating content. In fact, for some people, staying private is the better strategy. There might be less stress, more focus, deeper relationships, genuine privacy. And there's no shame, my friend, in choosing the private path. There is wisdom in knowing yourself well enough to recognize when something just isn't for you. And for those of us who do choose to play this game, we have responsibilities. We have to tell the truth, our truth, even when it's unpopular. We have to admit when we're wrong, even when it's embarrassing. We are humans. We are going to make mistakes. We have to use our platforms to elevate others, not just ourselves. We have to remember that behind every profile is a real person with real struggles and real dreams, real traumas and real insecurities. And we have to stay grounded in who we were before we had followers, because influence is temporary, but character is permanent. Now, I'm playing this game because I believe the potential for positive impact outweighs the personal costs, but I'm playing it with my eyes wide open, understanding exactly what I've signed up for. So before you go and post that first piece of content because my videos have gotten you all so excited, before you optimize your LinkedIn bios and platforms and follow all the frameworks and the email that you can find below, before you start building your personal brand, I need you to ask yourself why, my friend. Really why? Not the surface level answer, but the deep, 7 layers deep why. The keep you up at night why. Because if your why isn't bigger than the cost, this game will eat you alive. But if it is, if you're truly called to build something meaningful, if you're willing to pay the price for the privilege of influence, then my friend, welcome to the arena. And just remember, we need more people who are playing the game for the right reasons. So if you are in the arena alongside with me, let me know in the comments. I want to connect with y'all. Let me know your why. And if you don't have one yet, it's time to find it before you post anything else. With that, my friends, I'll see you in the next one. And for those playing the game, I'll see you in the arena.